options. I understand. Might be a little odd, but I understand. So your first option is Woody from Toy Story. Scott Eastwood whenever he plays in The Longest Ride. Riley Green. Whoever wants to go first.
Woody, right? But it doesn't have any other choices. Boy, might be a good husband. I know, it's like the loyalty is there. Okay. Oh. Well, I'm gonna say. You may have to come back at the end of the video. I'm gonna say that's not Eastwood.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, agreed.
I think I would M. Scott Eastwood. I'm gonna K. Woody. Sorry guys. I think I would F.
Agreed.
I'm with you.
Yep.
Double that.
Yep.
Reverse Scott Riley, and then everything else.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna have Scott Eastwood. I'm gonna marry Riley Green, and I love you.
I know
but
Woody.
yeah, but I know I was gonna marry Woody. I feel like he'd be loyal.
I think Woody. Okay.
Okay.
Tom Hanks. F. What's his name? Oh.
Well, jokes on all of you, you can't kill Woody, so there it is. Alright.
This is probably a bad idea. She locks her gaze on mine, and my heart beats harder in my chest. Fuck me. Coincidence exactly the type of bad idea I do nothing with.
Romantically Yours has been so fun. I am in my car now. I just left. I have not filmed like anything. I have been talking to people, meeting people, and it has been such a fun experience. I am exhausted. It's been go, go, go for days. I'm about to go back to my hotel and get in the pool. Whether or not I come back later for the like evening stuff, the goodbye thing, is to be decided at this point. I might, but yeah, I have a couple of clips and I'll definitely try to make this video good, but I think I'm probably gonna end up putting my book haul with this video because I haven't done much. Okay, so I am going to be doing my Romantically Yours book haul. I have a lot of books. I bought a lot of books. I pre-ordered a decent amount. Honestly, as I'm sitting here, I'm like, wow, I didn't actually buy that many books. So maybe that's concerning because there are a lot of books and I will count them at the end of this. But the one that I'm going to start with is this anthology that they put together for the convention. It is the Romantically Yours anthology. First and foremost, I had a bunch of people sign it like a yearbook. So these are like bookstagrammers and people that I met at the convention. So that was honestly, I think, the most nerve-wracking part. I was mostly fine going up to authors. I had a harder time talking to other bookstagrammers and other creators, which was kind of funny. But yeah, so I actually only got this signed by 2 different authors. So Amber Cordova signed on her page, and I'm not sure where Izzy Elliott's page is, but she signed it as well, and I will try to find it. This thing is heavy though. There it is. I found Izzy's. If I can get to it. So they actually ended up signing it when I took it around at the Goodbye event, the like character cosplay event, and I didn't dig it out of my book cart because I was just, it was a little nerve-wracking. It was quite a large event. So yeah, I don't even know where to go with that. It is one of the most stunning editions that I've ever seen. I've never seen a convention do something like this, but the anthology is so well made. It is so well put together. There are so many authors who contributed short stories and bonus content and stuff like that to the anthology. There are sprayed edges. It is just so stunning. So I think I'm going to start with the stack over here that I have. I got all of Chelsea Curto's DC Stars books. These, I believe there might be another one coming. I don't know if it's just the 4. One of these has a really fun bonus in it. I don't know which one it is. Let me see. So I started asking a couple of authors to put their favorite, not their favorite, but like a Taylor Swift song or a song in general that they think goes with the overall theme either of the book or of the series. So Chelsea said You Are in Love by Taylor Swift is the overall feel for the whole thing. So I think that might be the new thing that I ask at signings, to try not to be quite so anxious about like asking for somebody to sign a book, because I do get anxious about that. But I mean, so the VIP bag also had books in it. So one of the ones that I got was A Not So Prince Charming by Jennifer Chipman. She like organized the event, her and her mom. And then I had also pre-ordered a lot of her books. So I ordered A Not So Prince Charming in this edition because they are just so stunning. I love the edges. There's art and embossing on it. And then there is also Once Upon a Fake Date in this same edition. So more books from this series. I'm going to be really sad if I can't get in this edition because they are so pretty. And I can't stop looking at them. Like, these are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then I had 2 more that I brought from home, which were Morbidly Yours by Ivy Fairbanks. She was so sweet. Oh my gosh. Like, I say that and then I'm like, well, why wouldn't they? Like, why would people not be sweet? They signed up to sign books and meet readers. So you would hope that they would be sweet, but she was so sweet. And we were talking about how, like, I think it said something about how it's like spooky-ish, but like, it's really not. She's a mortician. They're at a cemetery. It's big fall spooky aesthetic vibes, but not like paranormal, which I really like because I want to read more where the spookiness and the love of horror novels and that kind of setting is explored more, but in a normal, everyday, contemporary situation, because I love horror and I watch horror movies all year round. So I really love that aesthetic. And then I also brought Unsteady by Peyton Corinne with me, and she signed it. And we were talking about like skating growing up and wanting to get back into it. And then I was bedazzling it because that was the activity at the pajama party. And then somebody made her like had rebound her book and made this art. And so that was one of the things being given out, which is awesome. I'm going to see if it'll fit in any of the tiny little stand-up frames that I have so that I can display it, because it is one of the most stunning art prints that I've ever seen. Okay, and then I have Lights Out and Jumpstart by Kayla James. I have not read either of these yet. I have not read a Formula One romance yet at all, I believe. So I'm so excited for these to be the first. She was talking about how her artwork and everything, she did all of this. Like the whole book is just a labor of love from her. And that is so cool. Like, I write. I am working on getting a novella out this year. And I could not imagine doing the artwork for a book. That is, to me, just so out of my league. So for her, not only to be a writer, but like an artist and do her entire wrap and everything is just phenomenal. And then I have Rookie Mistake and The Bad Boy Rule by Maren Moore. These are some of the prettiest editions I think that I have seen. I say that a lot, but there are some really cool editions that I have seen this weekend that I am just absolutely in love with. And Maren Moore wrote one of the first contemporary romances that I ever read. It was Change on the Fly, and it was one of the first ones that I read when getting into contemporary romance and romance in general a few years ago. It was probably after I binged like 5 of the Ice Planet Barbarians books, it was like the next that I read on Kindle Unlimited. So it was really there at the beginning of my KU journey and my romance journey. So that has been one, I think, that has shaped my reading. And so it was really cool to get to meet her and talk to her. And she was so sweet. And it's reaffirming how much I love the book community and the romance book community by how good I feel coming out of the events and like not feeling like I embarrassed myself or, well, okay. Amber has a wheel at her table and you spin the wheel and you do something with Amber. And to her part, she said that you did not have to do it if you didn't want to, but I wasn't going to back down from a challenge. So we did the cha-cha slide in the middle of the convention. Very much out of my comfort zone, but I'm so glad that I did it because a year ago I would not have. So very excited that that was even an option. And then I sat in on the cowboy romance panel. That was the only panel that I managed to make it to. I'm glad that it was that one that I did make it to. I could not roll out of bed Friday, and then Saturday it was raining so bad. I mean, storming, just absolutely pouring down, thunder, lightning. I sat in my car for half an hour and missed the panels. So that was unfortunate. That sucked. But M. Hartley was on the cowboy romance panel. And so I bought her 2 books. And again, these are just some of the most stunning covers. I will hold them up better. I don't even know. But I am so excited. And I'm so excited to like physically read some of these. I have been doing a lot of Kindle, ebook, audiobook reading. So I am just excited to pick these up and read them physically. I think some of them are so well made that I'm excited to sit and read them with a physical book in my hand, which has not happened in so long. We are powering through. I have some more. I have another stack. So I got Snapshot by Kay Cove, And I also got Hope and Harmony, which is an anthology by many different authors. These were another couple of the free books in the VIP bag. I know that a couple different people had donated books, so not everybody got the same books, which I think was really cool. I have said so many times, but I am super excited to read this one. I don't know if this is the first book in the series or not. I will have to figure that out, but it looks really cool. I love this cover. She has some of the coolest covers that I saw this weekend. Just, I'm excited to see what exactly the things on the cover represent. And then I had been putting off getting this book because I knew that Deanna Gray was going to be at this convention and I wanted to meet her and have it like hand signed. And that is Outdrawn. This cover is so pretty, and usually I'm like, if there's a special edition that is this pretty, then I have to have the special edition. But the thing about this book is that she does not have a bad edition. Like, I don't know that I would call a lot of books a bad edition, but her covers are all this gorgeous. And so I almost bought both of them. I almost bought the book. I almost bought two of them because the cover is so pretty. But she also had art out, and it is so gorgeous. I can't get over how so many of these books just have such stunning covers and artwork. And I am so excited because this is Sapphic, so I can't wait to read this for that reason too. We love representation. So yeah, I am so happy for this one. I have put off buying it for quite a while. I've been at Steamy Lit a couple of times and seen signed copies, and I was like, no, I know she's going to be at the con. I'm going to meet her. And then, of course, that was when my phone didn't want to scan so that I could pay, and I got a fraud notification from my bank. So I had to deal with that standing there. I'm like, oh my gosh, she already signed it. That was the one frustrating moment that had me just absolutely mortified. Okay, I am down to the last two authors. So I have Fate of the Holiday Hex and The Best of Both by Chelsea Lynn. And at this point, I was not going to buy like multiple books from authors. I was like, okay, I need to rein myself in. I'll buy the first book. These are Disney Channel original movie inspired, or I guess Disney Channel in general, because The Best of Both is Hannah Montana inspired, and Fate of the Holiday Hex, it was jumbled in my mind, is Halloween Town inspired. So I am so excited to read both of these. And again, just stunning covers. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine being an artist and being able to come up with something that looks like this and being able to draw it and it looks good. That is wild to me. Okay, final author, final books. I picked up the Petoskey Stone series by Danielle Baker. She was also on the Cowboy Romance panel, and everybody on that panel was just so fun and had such good insight into the genre as like being like having talked about their connections and what makes them want to write in the genre. So I have Best Kept Secrets, A Heart So Wild, When Hearts Collide, and Love Unbound. And I believe this is the entire series. If not, I will have to make sure that I can get the rest of the series. I don't know what that was. Get the rest of the series in these covers because they are so pretty. She also wrote one of the Skyridge Hot Shots books. Let me attack this book. So I was conflicted on whether I was going to get that or these, but I did end up going with the set of 4 because the other Skyridge Hot Shots books were not there because she didn't write them. Yeah, so that is my haul. And then I believe I should have some of the pictures and stuff that I took before this. So yeah, I haven't sat down to record a video in so long, and I feel like I'm just so like fuzzy headed and I can't think straight. It's also almost midnight, so there's that not going for me. But that's it for my Romantically Yours book haul. I am so excited to get these all on my shelves and to take cute pictures and to start reading them. I have already started reading Face Off by Chelsea Curto, and I am really enjoying that so far. I'm about to get in bed and edit this video and then read some more. But yeah, if you liked this video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me who your favorite author out of these are if you've read any of them, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!